I meant to record. Okay. So thank you, Patty, for saying that. Holy cow. I meant to record it for sure. But the question is, I asked you guys all the question. Who of you is Insta famous? Who wiggles their head and people buy their shampoo? Anybody? I didn't see anybody raise their hand. Let me go to the next page. Hang on. Somebody out there, you gotta be Insta. You people buy your shampoo because you post on Instagram, right? Because you work hours and hours on content. Listen, this business, there's a reason we're doing content. I'm just going to tell you guys, there's a reason we're doing content. And we've got to remember why we're doing content. The reason you're doing content is for exactly one thing. It's because you are trying to find new people to add to what I call our relationship funnel. You're trying to find somebody new because they saw your content, they saw your story, they connected with you, and that's awesome. That's so awesome. It's another avenue, but I'm going to tell you right now, if the people that I challenged with this, I asked them a question. I said, where did your front line come from? Where did all the market partners you got this month come from? Where did all the customers come from? Is your content being effective? And content is one of those things where you got to plant a seed, and you're going to plant that seed for the next 3 years to get the effectiveness that you want. You want 20,000 followers, you got to plant the seed, plant the seed, plant the seed. Absolutely do that. Monat had a big push about 3 years ago to talk about influencers, being an influencer. And it's absolutely an amazing way to grow your business. But it's one way to grow your business. And by the way, it doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it happens by, you don't even know. All of a sudden you become viral and you got 1 million followers, thousands of followers, whatever it might be. And if that happens to you, you can do amazing things and the leads will start coming that way. However, that's not the only way. You can't lose your whole business or put all your eggs in the, I'm going to create content and the stories are going to help me bring people into my business. It's just not how it is. And even if you do that content and you get those people to pile into your business through that, there's only one thing you're trying to do when you get them. It's you're trying to share the opportunity with them. I said this in the training I did right after Monations. There were 2 things that I wanted everybody to do. I wanted them to decide that they want this, they want their goals and their dreams. I want you to decide. And the next thing I said I want you to do is share the opportunity. Okay? It's the only reason we do content. The only reason you do content, the only reason you're trying to build your Instagram follower is to get somebody that you can talk to in 3 months from now, in a month from now, in a week from now, tomorrow, that you can share this opportunity with. And the realization came to me, in our Rockstar's daily method of operation, we talk about, and this is what Roxy tried to do as her goal. She tried to share the opportunity with 3 people every day. 3, right? 3 people every day. And what does that mean? That doesn't mean I added 3 people to my friends list, or I shared my story and got 3. I am going to pick 3 people that I've been building a relationship with. I've gone and I authentically connected with them. Maybe it's from Instagram, maybe it's from the content I created, maybe it's from the coffee shop when I went outside and found them. I am going to share with them, and I'm going to ask them if they want to be part of Monat. I am going to try to problem solve, right? I'm going to ask them what their problems are, and listen. And I'm going to get them on the phone, and I'm going to share with 3 people every single day. And I'm going to ask the question, and I'm going to get either a yes or a no from 3 people. Yes, I want to buy your product today. Click the button, let's go. Yes, I want to join your team. I want to earn reunion. I want to go travel with you. I want to work side by side. I want to change my life. Yes. Or it could be no. But you've got to share. So the question I was asking people as I came back from Dominic Republic is, I'd love to see a show of hands. How many people have been sharing, getting 3 yeses or nos every single day in the month of October? That means, just so we're clear, that means you got 90 yeses or nos in the month of October. Anybody? I'm looking for hands. Can I see some hands? Anybody share and ask 90 people yes or no? The reason we're creating content, the reason we're reaching out to people, the reason you show up every day on your social media and post and are strategically creating content is because you are trying to get somebody in your future to be in a position to be in a relationship with you so that you can share and get a yes or no. That's the whole business, guys. If you aren't sharing, if you have not shared with somebody today the opportunity, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to say this harshly, whatever you want, I don't think you work today. If you didn't share with someone today, you didn't work today. It's as simple as that. When I was in Dominic Republic and I saw somebody standing in a shower, by the beachside shower, getting that perfect picture, raising their leg a little, showing their butt a little more this way for 45 minutes. And I sat there at the bar with someone who was not part of Monate, and they're going, what is going on here? And I was like, I can talk to them. I can share with that person rather than spend 45 minutes trying to get that perfect butt shot or whatever it was, right? And I'm not dissing anybody, or I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't take all of those things serious. If you can figure out a way to build your Instagram and social media to be an influencer where you really can attract people by just your stories, and a lot of people, then I'm so impressed. And it can happen, but it's going to take time. Everything we do takes time. Building your business takes time. Finding more people takes time. And I'm going to tell you this when I look at the relationship funnel and I talk about how do I share with 3 people today, right? I look back and say, I had to have had somebody in my relationship funnel for a period of time where I connected with them as a person, some connection that I've got with them. They looked at me in the eye a certain way, or they had grandkids and I got grandkids, or they have a daughter that they want to be able to have them stay home with their kids, and I want that for my family, and we've connected. And I built that relationship to the point where, you know what? I've heard this person. I know they've got a problem. I can solve it. I'm ready to share with them. And I move people along in my relationship funnel. I want to talk more about where do I find these people? And I have been on a mission that I thought I was less capable than I am. Okay. Since Monations, I know I stood up on stage and said, yeah, as a guy, as an old bald guy, it's a little harder to approach people. And I'm going to tell you right now, I believed it. I believed that I always had to say, okay, Brittany, here's a person, hand them off. You know what I mean? Or have Brittany find that person. The reality was I wasn't doing what I think I could do. And so what started happening to me is I would walk outside my house, and I was always a billboard anyways, right? I want to advertise Monate, but I'd walk outside my house and I'd look for somebody that I'm walking past or somebody that I'm interacting with today. trying to figure out how to find the in to talk to them. So I told some of these people these stories, and this one is, I went to the doctor, right? I had a doctor's appointment, and sure enough, there were 3 women I interacted with. 2 I got friends, are friends on Facebook now, and I'm working on building the authentic relationship with. And one of them, I saw her, and I'm getting ready to pay, and I look, and she's got a necklace that says "Boss Babe." If I can't approach somebody that says "Boss Babe" on their necklace, I am missing the opportunity. So I want to find that in every single time. When I was driving back from Iowa, I got pulled over. I was speeding, okay, maybe a little lead-footed, whatever. I got pulled over. And here comes a female cop. I'm like, oh my God. And I saw her ponytail. I go, that's bad news, man. and I go, she starts talking to me, and I go, what's my in here? I don't want to get arrested. What is my in? And well, she took all my information, came back, and I'm still thinking about it, and I don't know how to do it. And suddenly she said, I'm going to let you off on a warning. She says, what were you doing in Iowa anyways? I go, ta-da. She just did a perfect layup for my in. What was I doing in Iowa? Well, I was visiting my shampoo team out in Iowa. We just had a big meet where we talked about how we work our business. And she goes, what business? You know what I mean? It's just, you get them interested, find the in that you can create a conversation. And I got that cop's phone number. Okay. So I'm going to just tell you, you can connect with anybody. If I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to find them on social media. You ask yourself, I'm so busy, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. You know what? You're going to go buy coffee anyways. You're going to go to the grocery store. You're going to go to the doctor. You're going to go get facial, whatever you're going to go do. Add into your day finding the in with somebody. And I want you guys to put that in your arsenal. So I want you to find people to add to your relationship funnel when you're out and about. You're looking to help people, and they might need it. Add them to your relationship funnel. That's one way. Social media absolutely is a fantastic way to add people to your relationship funnel. Whether it's by the content you post and the attraction marketing is working for you or not, you might have to follow up. You might have to go into Facebook groups and search for stuff that you're passionate about, because you want like-minded people, right? So you're doing that. You're finding people that way. There are so many ways that you can continue to add people to your relationship funnel, such that tomorrow you have 3 people you can share with. That is the only reason you're doing it. 3 people that you can connect and talk about the business and talk about the opportunity and work them into a consultation. And that's what I want everyone to do. I want everybody to, if you haven't reached out and shared today, I want you to reach out and share today with 1 person. Tomorrow, I want you to set a goal of 3 people a day. You want something in your life to change. You want this business to change. It's about working, showing up every day. You want your team to show up every day. You got to show up every day and teach them to share. If you don't feel comfortable sharing, or if you feel like you're bothering somebody, remember your why. Remember why you're talking to them in the first place. One of the key things I said is you're problem solving. That person might need this in their life. I know you guys are out there solving people's problems. Somebody doesn't have the hair that they love. They feel self-conscious about it, or their skin, or their daughter's skin or son's skin. You name it, you can problem solve. And that's what I'm asking you guys to do. So this is pretty much my message for today. But believe it or not, it's almost been a half hour. I didn't know it was that long. My message for today is I want you all to be sharing 3 times a day. Get 3 yeses or nos. I know it doesn't mean they're gone forever. It no means you're going to follow up with them later. Okay. So I want you to share. I want you to not go to bed thinking you worked your business if you didn't share with anybody. This is about sharing. If you don't know who to share, if you run out of people to talk to, oh, I wanted to talk about warm market again. The third, so social media, real life places to find people. The other one is your warm market. Anybody still have warm market available? Everybody has warm market available. I promise you. Everybody has warm market available. You've got that sister that doesn't want anything to do with Monet, won't like a post, won't share a post. You've got to love on her, connect with her, and eventually say, listen, you're my sister. I'm not asking you to sign up with Monet. I want to walk through, I'm going to have a meeting with you. We're going to walk through your friends list on Facebook or Instagram, and we're going to look at the people that are your friends. And when I do, I'm going to be looking for someone who's got messed up hair or skin, or ask you if there's somebody that you think is in financial straits. I want to walk through your friends list with you. Open your warm market by going back to your warm market and asking them, begging them, telling them, demanding them, support you now. You want to change your life. You want to change your goals. Here's my dream. Here's my goal. I'm not asking you to be day in and day out. I'm asking, maybe there's a friend that needs some help. Let's talk about them together. So go after your warm market, make it warmer, make it bigger. Go after people that you meet. Go after your social media. But remember, the reason you're adding them all at the end of the day means nothing if you don't share with somebody today. That's what I had for you guys today. Anybody want to bring up anything else? Anybody have a question they want to ask? Now's the chance.
Well, I just want to add something, and it's going to be funny, Aaron. You were talking about content and stuff like that. I know a guy who did a bit of content, you know, putting his butt up a little bit on a boat when we're out. I just want to put it out there. It was just fun. But you're right. No,
I did.
Absolutely.
I've created a lot of content lately.
No, I know.
And I will tell you, you know what? I'm going to be the first to tell you, I put terrible content together most of the time. But when I went to Thailand, I did it all every day, and people started looking forward to my stupid posts.
But they're not stupid. Stop that. We love watching you.
I know, but that's what I was saying to myself. So I did more stupid posts.
Actually, it's just being yourself. People want to see you. People want to see what your life is like. People want to see what you're doing every day. People don't want to see people want to see your messy house. I get more people commenting or liking when it's stupid posts. Let's put it stupid posts.
Yeah,
more people doing that than you know, doing the boob thing, or you know, whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, it really does work.
True.
It really does work, but it can't be the only source. And in fact, unless you're sharing with somebody, you're not working. Okay. So that's the key takeaway, everybody. I want to see 90 shares from every single one of you this month. 93 a day. Get a yes or no. I'd prefer more yeses. I bet you get better at the pitch if you do that many. I want you to talk to your team about it. Focus your goals. Go make it happen. You guys can be unstoppable. All your dreams will come true if you don't quit and you keep pushing hard on it. And that's what I had to say today, guys. So thank you guys for joining. I look forward to see amazing success. Please reach out to me with any questions you might have, any support you might need, anything I can do to help. Thank you so much, guys, and you guys take care.
Thank you, Aaron.